Hey everyone, Deadpool here, ready to spill the tea on my own awesome history. Buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride through the annals of comic book lore. It all started back in 1991, the year MC Hammer couldn't touch this, and I, your friendly neighborhood Deadpool, first graced the pages of Marvel Comics. Ah, the early 90s, a time of neon windbreakers, grunge music, and the birth of a mercenary who would redefine the anti-hero genre. That's right, babies. New Mutants number 98 was my grand debut. This issue hit the stands and the world was never the same. I mean, who could resist my charm, my wit, and my penchant for breaking the fourth wall? I know, I look a little different. Blame Rob Liefeld, the artist who designed me. Rob had a vision, and that vision included a lot of pouches and muscles. Seriously, the man was obsessed with pouches. I think he might have had a pouch for his pouches. Dude loved pouches, muscles, and guns. Lots of guns. And let's not forget the oversized weapons. I mean, who needs a gun that's bigger than their own body? Apparently I do. But hey, it worked, didn't it? I became an icon, a symbol of 90s excess and comic book bravado. He's basically the Michelangelo of the 90s comic scene, except, you know, with less nudity and more spandex. And let's be honest, spandex is way more fun. It hugs all the right places and makes for some epic action poses. Anyway, back then I was just a hired gun, sent to take out Cable and his band of mutant misfits. Cable, with his techno-organic arm and gruff demeanor, was the perfect foil for my wisecracking antics. Our battles were the stuff of legend, filled with explosive action and witty banter. Little did they know, I was about to become a legend. From those humble beginnings, I evolved into the Merc with a Mouth, a character beloved by fans for my irreverent humor and unpredictable nature. I went from a one-off villain to a headliner with my own series and eventually a movie star. Not too shabby, huh? Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes secrets from your favorite Merc with a Mouth. We'll dive into the creative process, the highs and lows of my comic book journey, and maybe even spill some tea on my fellow superheroes. So grab your chimichangas and get ready for a deep dive into the world of Deadpool. You won't want to miss it. So, you've met the artist, now meet the brains behind the operation, Fabian Nicieza, the writer who gave me my signature wit and charm. See, Fabian gets me. He understands that under this mask and scarred-up face beats the heart of a true comedian. Together, these two mad geniuses created a character unlike any other. Sure, I might have started as a Deathstroke ripoff, don't tell anyone I said that, but Fabian saw my potential. He gave me a voice, a personality, and a love of chimichangas that knows no bounds. Thanks to their combined genius, I was more than just another gun-toting mercenary. I was funny, I was self-aware, and I wasn't afraid to break the fourth wall and chat with you lovely readers. But our story doesn't end there. Oh no, things were just getting started. Now you might be wondering, Deadpool, what makes you so special? Is it the swords, the guns, the uncanny ability to regenerate from a pile of ash? And to that I say, well yeah, those are all pretty cool. But the real secret to my success, the thing that sets me apart from all those other brooding anti-heroes, is my personality. I'm a whirlwind of chaos and comedy, a one-man show with a license to kill, and a knack for making you laugh till you cry. I'm not afraid to poke fun at myself, at the absurdity of comics, or even at you, dear reader. Because let's face it, life's too short to take things too seriously, right? Section 4. Breaking the fourth wall and other bad habits. Speaking of not taking things too seriously, let's talk about my little habit of breaking the fourth wall. You know, that thing where I talk directly to you, the reader, and make you feel like you're part of the story. It's a unique skill, and not everyone can pull it off as effortlessly as I do. Yeah, I'm talking to you again. It's not just a gimmick, it's a way to make the story more engaging and interactive. When I break the fourth wall, it's like I'm inviting you into my world, making you a part of the action. It's kind of my thing, you know? It's what sets me apart from all those other superheroes who are too busy brooding or saving the world to have a little fun. I mean, who needs another dark and gritty hero when you can have someone like me, right? Shattering those comic book conventions like they're made of glass, which, let's be honest, they kind of are. The rules are there to be broken, and I love nothing more than smashing through them with style and flair. It's all about keeping things fresh and unpredictable. Some people think it's weird, but hey, I like to keep things interesting. Life's too short to be boring, and if I can make you laugh or surprise you, then I've done my job. Plus, it's a great way to keep you on your toes. You never know what I'm going to do next. Plus, it's a great way to connect with you awesome fans out there. You guys are the reason I do what I do. And breaking the fourth wall is my way of saying, hey, I see you, and I appreciate you. It's like we're having a conversation. Just you, me, and the occasional disembodied voice in my head. It's like we're having a conversation. Just you, me, and the occasional disembodied voice in my head. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good conversation? Especially when it's with someone as charming and witty as yours truly. Don't worry about him, he's harmless, mostly. He's just one of the many voices that keep me company on my adventures. And trust me, it gets pretty lonely out there sometimes, so a little company is always welcome. But breaking the fourth wall is just one of my many talents. I'm also a master swordsman, a crack shot, and I have a healing factor that would make Wolverine jealous. Seriously, the guy's got nothing on me when it comes to bouncing back from a beating. I'm also a master swordsman, a crack shot, and I have a healing factor that would make Wolverine jealous. Basically, I'm the whole package, handsome, charming, and slightly unhinged. But that's what makes me so lovable, right? Basically, I'm the whole package, handsome, charming, and slightly unhinged. But that's what makes me so lovable, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to hang out with someone who can make you laugh, protect you from bad guys, and heal from any injury in no time flat? It's a win-win situation. So the next time you see me breaking the fourth wall, just remember that it's all part of the fun. It's my way of making sure you never get bored and always have something to look forward to. After all, life's too short to take things too seriously. So let's keep things light, keep things fun, and most importantly, keep things Deadpool. And remember, no matter what happens, I've got your back. Whether it's breaking the fourth wall or breaking some bad guys' bones, I'm always here to make sure you have a good time. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, because with me around, you never know what's going to happen next. And that's the way I like it. Until next time, keep being awesome, and don't forget to laugh. After all, laughter is the best medicine. And with me around, you'll never run out of it. See you on the other side, my friends. See you on the other side, my friends. And remember, if you ever need a hero who's not afraid to break a few rules, you know where to find me. Deadpool, out. Section 5, from sidekick to superstar Deadpool's rise to fame. Now, I wasn't always the A-list celebrity you see before you. In fact, my journey to stardom was anything but straightforward. I started off as a relatively unknown character, a mere blip on the radar in the vast universe of comic book lore. I had to pay my dues, climb the ladder of success one chimichanga at a time. It wasn't easy, but nothing worth having ever is, right? I had to prove myself, not just to the fans, but to the creators and the industry as a whole. In the beginning, I was just a supporting character, popping up here and there to cause trouble and crack-wise. I was the comic relief, the wild card, the unpredictable element that kept readers on their toes. But I knew I had the potential to be so much more. But slowly but surely, people started to take notice. My unique blend of humor, action, and sheer unpredictability began to resonate with readers. They saw something in me that they didn't see in other characters. They saw potential. My popularity grew, and I started getting my own mini-series, guest appearances in other comics, and even my own action figures. It was a dream come true, but it was also just the beginning. I knew I had to keep pushing, keep evolving, keep surprising my audience. Don't ask how many times I've been decapitated. It's a sensitive subject. But each time, I came back stronger, funnier, and more determined than ever. My resilience became one of my defining traits, and fans loved it. The more outrageous and unpredictable I became, the more fans I seemed to attract. My willingness to break the fourth wall, to poke fun at myself and the entire comic book industry, set me apart from the rest. I wasn't just another superhero, I was something entirely different. It turns out people love a good anti-hero, especially one with a twisted sense of humor and a penchant for breaking the rules. I wasn't afraid to be different, to take risks, to push boundaries. And that, my friends, is what made all the difference. And that, my friends, is how I went from mercenary for hire to the global phenomenon you know and love today. It's been a wild ride, full of ups and downs, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So here's to the fans, the creators, and everyone who believed in me. Thank you for making this journey possible. And remember, the best is yet to come.